Hi, welcome to Feng Shui Storytime. I'm Karen Rao Carter, and today's story is about a client who had a son that had really bad issues on the left side of his head, although he had been hit in the head with a baseball on the right side. And so they said that the doctor was like, I don't know what's happening, why the left side has a continual chronic issue. The head injury from the baseball is good. So they invited me to come over and take a look at their house. And the son's head of his bed, like if this was the head of the bed, if you turned towards the left, the door was straight in line with the head of the bed. So you would just walk straight in the room and you would run right into the left side of his head if you were to walk straight in. Also on the nightstand was a lamp, and the lamp was made out of metal in little strips that made a circle, but it was almost like little sharp pieces of metal all the way around in a circle. It reminded me of when you take the spine of a book and you open it up all the way out and all the pages are sticking out like that. It kind of had that vibe even though it was metallic. So it had a lot of sharp metal edges pointing at him all around over here, and also the door in line with the bed at the head of the left side of the bed. So the cures would be to hang a crystal between the door and the bed, maybe run a red line underneath the frame of the bed with the intention that the energy stop and not cross that line onto the bed and the head and this whole head shoulder area of the body. And certainly try to choose a better lamp other than the sharp metal. I have found that when people have surrounded by sharp metal when they're sleeping, whether they have a knife in their nightstand or the box of flatware under the bed, I don't know, to protect it from robbers or something, I'm not sure, but sharp metal near the bed I have seen play out as getting cut for the people, as in like surgeries and things for the people that are sleeping there. So, got rid of the sharp metal, added the crystal, added the color red. I said, personally, I'd like to move the bed. And she's like, you know what? Let's do it. So we took the TV off the wall, put it around, and switched the bed in a much more favorable position. And lo and behold, the issue went away. So sometimes you just think it's some really bad medical issue that only the medical community can work with. But, the doctors are not coming to your house to see the environment that is set up to give you that ailment. They're great at looking at the issue and they're like, hey, I got red spots on my arm. What is it? And they're like, it's measles or whatever. And you're like, of all the choices, how do you know that that's the one issue? They're like, I've seen it a million times. I've seen it in the books. I've studied which skin issues look like what and what they are. Well, I've gone to people's homes over and over and over and over, and I've seen the patterns that people have in their homes and what it portends out to. If you have the door in line with your bed in any direction, you're going to have issues with that body part. Hip, feet, whatever. Wherever the doors are crossing, if you walk straight in your bedroom door and hit that piece of the bed, that would be the body part that would be most likely to weaken and break in that scenario. So use those feng shui cures, and certainly don't buy those sharp metal lamps, and don't have sharp metal anywhere near your sleeping. Maybe it's a scissors or a knife or something like that. Please avoid that if you want to avoid surgeries. There is a weird, I don't even want to say it, but you can encircle something in red to cut it out of your energy pattern. So if you're just like, there's no way, my husband won't let me get rid of the knife in the nightstand, whatever, and you're like, I've had 3 shoulder surgeries to prove it, which knives in the nightstand usually show up as shoulder surgeries. I don't know why. It's one of those pattern things. And so try to encircle it in red, maybe put it in a red silk bag or something, red material or something, just to block it away from you. So that's your little tip using the feng shui story of my friend whose son had a head issue because of getting hit in the head with a baseball. Was his story. I'm saying he's getting hit in the head with the chi coming in from the bedroom door. That's my tale, and I'm sticking to it. So because I changed it and he doesn't have that issue anymore. And that's your feng shui story for the day. Have fun trying out with that one. Please feel free to comment below and subscribe and listen to all the other stories. Have a good one.